Hello everyone! When you know how to manage Twitter account, you can easily switch through different accounts and run campaigns and businesses. Having in mind that Twitter is the number one platform when talking about latest news and infos, it is a powerful tool when you know how to use it. Leads, you can take it from here.
Hello everyone, Leeds here. When creating a tweet, have in mind that there are not a lot of characters per one tweet. If you want to say something more, create a thread. List of connected tweets. If you want your tweet to be noticed, use links with photos, cards, and use photos or videos to confirm your claim or statement. You can also use a letter generator and emphasize some of your tweeted words. Retweet, but not too much, so your words and tweets can stay in focus. Pin. Pin your most important or the most popular tweet. This way you're highlighting your most important tweet, sentence, or thought. Hashtag. Create your own recognizable hashtag and use it in your campaigns, tweets, or fleets. Be creative. Before creating one, conduct research through web browser and Twitter and see if it was already used. Be sure to check out our video tutorial, #Masterclass. Keywords. When having a brand or creating a name online, try to do a little research. Think about yourself or your business as a brand and what are the main characteristics. For example, in selling softwares, you'll use words such as technology, innovation, or software. Use those words in everyday communication so you appear in Twitter searches more often, you or your company. New followers. Talk to more people in order to get new followers. Also, follow more people. Search for new connections by searching the keywords and find their interests. Follow them and make interactions with them. The advice is to be selective about who you follow. Retweet some of the most interesting ones. Mention them in your tweets. Schedule your tweets. As mentioned on Twitter, information is spreading fast, but disappearing as well. As with any other social media platforms, you'll need to be always active. On days that you do not have time to sit in front of a screen, create tweets that can be informative or interesting. Your scheduled and tweets and drafts can be found here. Time to post. When is the perfect time to tweet? Well, that depends on the business and your audience. When do you get the most engagement and on what kind of content? Try tweeting at different times with different content, track and analyze the results. URL shortener. This way you can save some characters for the caption. Targeted direct messages. It doesn't mean that you send messages to random people. It means that you contact people in DM as a reminder of your brand, business, or service. For example, if someone positively mentioned you in their tweet or someone reposted something that is important to you, feel free to say thanks, to invite them to another call to action, or send them a link in a DM regarding some information. This way, people may click on your website link to ask for more information or even make conversations. Twitter card setup. They're created so when you or someone else shares your website content, it will appear in a tweet. So be sure to include a good image and to enable this by adding Twitter cards to your site. This means adding some information to your site and getting it verified with Twitter. You'll need a plugin for your website, or use a code that you'll embed. You can do it by yourself or give it to your developer. Check your card through the card validator. This is what a tweet share with Twitter card looks like. Lists. As we mentioned in our video tutorial how to create a Twitter profile, lists can be very helpful. This way you're making groups or you're becoming one of them. You can make one and gather people around one theme. Also, you can search for the lists where the big shots are and influencers. For example, you're selling healthy food supplements. You will search or create lists with people from sports, fitness, or health industry. Go through those lists. Contact people from those lists, make stronger relationships, and promote your product or service. Communication with influencers. Find those who are influential in your niche of business. addressed to them. You can make a cooperation with them as well. Their audience will listen to them as the audience follows their role models on other social media platforms. They tweet, their audience pays attention to what they're saying, and some of the profiles have lots of followers, but their tweets are not influential. Search that field and try to work on relationships with them. Mention them in your tweets. Search. Search your name, business name, product, and keywords, and simply track what people are saying about it. If you're big or becoming big on Twitter, there are several tools that can do it for you. You can also search for your competitors and see how they manage things. Ads. Learn Twitter advertising skills so you can place ads for your event, service, or product. Placing ads doesn't necessarily have to be expensive. By combining all the things mentioned in this video tutorial, it can really help you become recognizable, famous, and someone whose opinion is important. All major worldwide brands are here. So, why should you join them? Twitter still has to work on detailed ad settings, but we feel over time it will definitely grow. Sometimes it's important to be the first one. More on this in our video tutorial, How to Advertise on Twitter. Analytics. Check the analytics for a better understanding of your audience. See what works for them and what works for you. Are they commenting, retweeting, favoriting? See what triggers them. Check Twitter analytics on a regular basis to see the response to the tweets you send. Analytic Home shows you data and insights for 28-day summary for each of your tweets. You can see your top tweets, top mentions, followers, and summary from the previous month. Knowing the exact numbers and statistics, what your followers like, what catches their eye, can help you set up the trends, or simply follow them. This way, you can set your goals much easier and create a detailed targeting of your audience. Tweets. Showing your impressions, engagements, clicks, retweets, likes, replies. Have you been active lately? Had a promotion? Paid ads? Brand campaigns? Been politically active? These statistics show you your activities through numbers and charts. This part can be arranged by the dates you want, days, months, and so on. Combining it, you'll be able to create a good business or personal strategy on this platform. Video activity. Same as mentioned for the tweets and their analytics, just in the video form. Mobile tweets. Tap on this plus icon. This tweet part shows you spaces, option to upload photos, GIFs, and tweet. Tweets can be made only from captions, or you can add something to it, such as photo you can edit, crop, use filters on it, add several photos, video, GIF. You can add poll as well if you want to find out opinion from Twitter users. Choose the question, answers, and how long this poll will last. At the end, you can share the results. Adding a location may help when you want to give the exact information. For example, if you're tweeting from some important event. If we have in mind that tweet has a limited number of characters, we have an option to create the whole thread by tapping here. It means that you can tell the longer story to the audience, one that they can read. Spaces. You can find them on the top of your screen. It's an online chat room. You can start one of your own as well. Give it a name first. Start. Put your microphone to off and on. Adjust settings. For example, view captions that have been shared by others in your Spaces group and allow sound effects. You can share feedback, view Twitter rules, and view others' captions. You can add people to your Spaces, meaning that just a limited number of people may speak and the others can be listeners. If someone else wants to become a listener, they'll have to send the request. From here, you can see your Spaces list of joined people and their statuses. Stickers. People can react to the Spaces chats. Share. You can invite people to your Spaces by sending the invitation to direct messages, share it via tweet so people can find out that there's a new space where they can gather, and you can copy the link and cross-post it to other social media platforms. Like a cross-promotion. Tapping on end, you will end the conversation for everyone in your group, and your spaces will end for you too as well. Fleets. They're available if you have a mobile app. Choose a photo from your gallery, write a text, capture one with a camera, or upload a video. Text. Choose size, color, font, and add it to your fleet. If you decide to fleet a photo, you can add a color background, letter, and stickers. By adding an alternative text, you're making photos accessible for people by describing what you have uploaded. When adding a video that you've just recorded, you can add text, stickers, play it with sounds, or mute them. By tapping on these three dots, you can decide whether you'd like to receive comments on that fleet in your DM or not. Do not forget to use hashtags if you have one of your own in order to emphasize the brand name. Post fleets daily and regularly. They are timelined and help your audience see the specific fleet at the time you want it to be noticed. For example, while having a promotion. Fleet lasts for 24 hours, and it can be deleted at any time you want. Three dots. When tapping on three dots on someone's tweet, you can tag that you're not interested in someone's tweet so that the algorithm could recognize what are you interested in or not. You can also unfollow someone, add or remove someone from the list, mute, and block. If tweet breaks some rules, you can report it. Now, if you tap on those three dots on someone's tweet under your tweet as the reply answer to your tweet, you can hide its tweet, or should we say answer. It will not be seen in the list of answers, but if someone taps here, they could read hidden tweets if they want to. Handy thing when you want to remove someone's answer but not delete it. From the desktop version, you can hide someone's replies by clicking here. You can find hidden answers on a desktop version simply by clicking on the tweet or directly on photo or video or GIF, and the option will show up. Deletion of others' tweets is not possible right now. When you tap on three dots on your profile, you can pin your tweet to the top of your profile, or you can delete it. Fake followers. Beware, Twitter is full of fake profiles. Every now and then, use some of the platforms that can search and delete fake followers for you. This way, you'll have a clear picture of your actual audience. Share. Share your interesting content to other social media platforms, as a print screen or as a link. This way, you're telling the audience that you're on Twitter. Invite them to follow you. Make a cross-promotion. If needed, reshare your old and popular content as well. Maybe you can go with those nostalgic and great moments you had. Be the first to spread news. Be active. Open more than one Twitter account if needed, especially if you have business in more than one country or one language. Use TweetDeck to help you track and schedule tweets. It can be very helpful in campaigns, especially political ones. See you in the next video tutorial. Well, that's all for me in this video tutorial. See you in the next one.
Thank you, Leeds. You've been very helpful.